Hey there, before the video starts, are you looking to get your account reviewed? If so, it's real simple. All you gotta do is head to the IdleOn toolbox, click on the data tab, scroll down to profile management, go ahead and copy that link provided, and make sure you hit upload my profile. Once you see the green check mark, you're good to go. Then just drop by our Discord, the Vault, go ahead and scroll on down to the IdleOn account reviews text channel. You can go ahead and drop your link there with a little blurb on what you'd like us to focus on, and we're happy to get to you when we can. And now, enjoy the video. What is up, YouTube? Wilder9 here, back again for another IdleOn account review, this time for Tucci, who initially rushed World 6, is all caught up. Currently saving towards better tools and armor, unequipping Wild Sampler and resampling, better skulls and traps. My current problems is my trapping is cooked, I'm stuck on Windwalker AC, feel like I'm plateauing a hole, and with sneaking.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Don't know how to spread my Obols / what to study or how to get to pristine charms. Okay, so pristine charms are bugged right now. You basically cannot get pristine charms, so that's not really an issue there. What bubbles I should focus on, or bring them all equally. What I should active on. Lantern grinds with ES, AC grind, statue food farming with DK, big things of missing World 7. Okay, so we got quite a few things we got to look at here. So, keeping up with that, so nothing immediately wrong here. Let's tear into characters and start with the tried and true Obols. Pops, love to see it. Prayers, you're running Zerg Rush, so yeah, no issues on this front. That looks fine. PO boxes. PO boxes look fine. I love future me still procrastinating. Christ, yeah, so you already said you're working on that. I mean, I see what you're working towards on golden food. This isn't bad. Honestly, though, if your goal is to farm out kills, I would say drop the boost food and pick up golden dumplings, so you're able to get AFK gains if your goal is to just push out green mushrooms. But overall, I think this is fine. Let's take a look at the account proper. Turn this down a little bit. There we go. Okay, so you need a statue farm. I can tell immediately that you need a statue farm, because even percent damage being at a 10k per level is criminal. That's criminal. So 100%, 100%, 100%, I want you to farm your statues. Alright, let's take a look at dungeons. All good there. Lovely. Constellations, done. Beautiful. Vault, done. Beautiful. Class specifics. Apocalypses, you're a double DB setup, which is fine. Beautiful, minus the roots you need to do up, which is okay. Grimoire, you're at 4,300. Okay, so you don't even have Skull of Major Talent yet, or drop rate. Which, yikes. So, another big goal here is I want you to push your Grimoire level to 5,600 for drop rate skull. Take a look at compass. Abominations, you're at World 4. Okay. Ah, it's metals. It's metals and yep. It's all metals. So here's the thing. With Windwalker, if you're plateauing, 9 times out of 10, it's your metals and your gear. From what I can initially tell, you're pushing World 4, which is fine, but you still have World 3 metals you need to farm out, and you also need to farm out your arena chest metals as well. So in general, I want you to farm your metals for your Windwalker. Go big or go home. True, 99% of gamblers stop before they win big. And as for Arcane Cultist sucks. So arena chests, I just have to be in arena when the daily reset hits. Yeah, if you want your best bet at odds, yeah. Arcane Cultist just really fucking sucks to do. I can already tell right now it's because your Tentacle Nostalgia is low. It's not high enough. And secondly, once you get Arcane Basics, you're going to be fine. Once you push to Arcane Basics, everything will be fine. So, in general, I want you to push your Tesseract to 510 for Arcane Basics. Stuck at Pincerman. Yeah, so then right now, if you're stuck at Pincerman, keep pushing your Tentacle Nostalgia. That's really what's going to be your best help early on. Tentacle, 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 and trying to roll for a really, really good weapon. Anvil. You are claiming it, but there's a few full, so I won't knock you for that. I pushed mine up with 3 kids. You couldn't pull out the side of a barn, Grimoire. Come on now. Forge is good. Bribs look good. Stamps-wise, how we looking? Stamps are actually looking pretty good. How we look... So this is no reduction, too. A lot of stamps here. So for you, I would say... Push your stamp total to... I would say 15k. 15k for you. Owl. 70% drop rate. Love to see it. So you're doing good there. Let's take a look at Bubbles. Okay. Hold on. Let me see here. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. I mean, you're up there, but you're not there yet. So at this point, I would say push your Alchemy Efficiency to 90% on the first 4 pages. The 90%. At this point, just I would just say gun for 90. Work your way down the rows. I arguably start off with a V-Man row, just so you're able to take advantage of dipping into cost reduction, double bubble gain, you know, shit like that. So, in general, yeah, at this point, you need to push to the 90% threshold. If your goal is to, like, get really good early focuses, it's tough to say specifically what you're working towards. I mean, if your goal is to get print sample size, you can continue to juice that. Love to see you've got heavy investment Larry, which is great, but your grind time is super underinvested. Super underinvested. As well as your undeveloped cost. You're not even at, like, bill cap yet on this, which is kind of a shame. Because you could be taking advantage of that. Even stuff like your multi-kill damage tiers under-leveled as well. I mean, yeah, in general, there's a lot of investment here. A lot of investment. I would recommend focusing on the V-Man tab first. Get the first 4 pages of this up to 90%, then work your way down. Cauldrons, though, do look good. Vials. Don't want to push cost for being able to add on bubbles. Well, I could argue that, sure. Keep in mind, you can just, like, bubble click as well. It's annoying as fuck, but you can bubble click. I mean, this isn't too bad. This is just more the annoying ones. Yeah, this really isn't too bad. I would recommend at least putting another level into bar special for sure. But overall, I'm not too particularly worried about it. It looks like you're working through Pool Spite, so it's good. Sigils. At this point, I don't think you're really hurting on... Well, you are kind of hurting on liquids, so... If you are, that's fine. Arguably, could start pushing sigils again, but it's not too big of a deal. Islands-wise, that's all fine. Killroy, how are we looking here? Keep in mind, on reset. Keep in mind, on reset, you don't get to keep these skulls. Don't put any more into Tunnel Drop, and you are working towards faster respawn, getting this to 40 ASAP. Just in general, I think your kill rate is kind of low. I definitely want you to make sure you're doing your weekly Killroy. Put it into respawn ASAP. Good, good. Rue, okay, good AFK games, no complaints there. Let's take your prints. Yeah, definitely in need of some reprints here. Definitely in need of some reprints. I mean, you can at least drop these now. You're not utilizing these for anything, as far as I'm aware. You're only mob printing on one? Really? That's kind of shocking. Because ideally, you'd be mob printing on both of these guys, but... Okay. That's fine, I suppose. Refinery, you're just throwing everything on the wall? No, you're just early salts, so that's okay. Yep, that's fine. Atom Collider looks good. Equinox. Let's take a look at challenges. Ah, dungeons. Dungeons. You still need to do the other one, so you need to do the third one for sure. I mean, this is relatively easy. This is super fucking easy. You can time candy this out, and this just takes time. So definitely do your World 3 dungeon for Equinox completion. Alright, let's take a look at your buildings here. Okay, you've done your core. That's lovely to see. But, if KO kills on mush, then I can candy this out real quick. Best multi-kill class? I'm trying to think here. What would be the best class? Probably... Yeah, probably DK. But realistically, it comes down to like gear dependency as well. Equip your best stuff, your best slots. Set them up for just multi-kill, and time candy it out. So that shouldn't be too bad. Definitely low on your towers, which leads me to leave your TDs not too hot. Let's take a look at your Death Note. Definitely want you to farm up some Glunko Kills, that's for sure. Definitely want you to farm up your Glunko Kills. Those are an easy win. TD or titties? If I had to choose, titties, but tower defense sucks regardless. Let's see. Okay, your totems though, yeah, it's about I expected. Your tower defense needs some work, and you need to push these waves out across the board. Mostly because it's also a tome matter as well, not just your soul gain, so yeah. You have to invest some more time into your TD. Prayers-wise, prayers look good. Traps, you're just XP farming. Yep, just XP farming, that's okay. Saltlick, still got some investment to do in 2 fronts, so make sure you finish that up. Armor Smithy, okay, you don't have God Shard set, which is fine, and a few others, okay. Cooking-wise, you're probably done. Yeah, you're 100% done, because I saw you did it to Chef, so, in Alchemy. You're kind of just pushing across the board, which is fine. You are working a shiny level up rate. Another thing I'd recommend not neglecting and maybe swapping out one of the more useless ones, so I'd say probably drop... Yeah, Walking Stick. Drop Walking Stick. Pick up Sheepy for the bonuses from all meals. And I think there might be another one. There's another multi-kill for Detonated Ram. Drop rate also, yeah. And refinery speed for sure, which is what you're going to be needing, so... Yeah, more multi-kills, so... And drop rate, yeah. In general, I think you're pushing fine. Just I'm being more nitpicky on it. Lab looks okay. Rift done, skill mastery wise. Definitely afford to, or could be afforded to push out. Yeah, that's for sure. And you just hit construction mastery threshold. Okay. Tome, top 25% account. Okay, well, I mean, you can change this right now. Let's see what else is in here. Yikes, that sucks. I mean, yeah, this you can easily... Yeah, a lot of this stuff you can easily push out. Yeah, very, very easy stuff. No god rank is concerning, so let's take a look at that. Sailing is done. Divinity is 1. Okay. But you still have gods you need to invest in. So I would recommend 1. Level your gods. I got Duke 2 weeks ago. Nice. Okay. And 2, I want you to push your god rank to at least 4. Early 4. Gaming wise, ooh, still reds. Just missing isotope. Okay. And let's take a look at holes. Let's see where you're struggling. Okay, another thing here. So 1, I want you to push your mother load layers out. Then, not a bad score, could be better. Push your Den score out. Bravery doesn't have the hours, so get 24k hours in Bravery. Let's take a look at Bell. Very rudimentary Bell with a lot of harp note. I'd honestly re-roll that. Yeah, I'd honestly re-roll that. Lamp, dirt cheap wishes, or dirt cheap opals for wish cost, so buy your cheap opals from Lamp. Take a look at Hive. Hive has been neglected. Sure, Hive. Layers out. Grotto. Grotto has also been neglected, so you need to push your Grotto layers out. Justice. Justice needs a lot of work, so get 24k hours in Justice. Jars. Yeah, you got a few you're working on. Okay, that's fine. Evertree definitely needs some love, so push your Evertree layers out. Wisdom, you are working towards. For this, I would say get 10k hours in Wisdom. Gambit. Not too bad on Gambit, honest to God. And Temple's at 19. Engineer, still need to finish this out. Okay. Idle Magics. Then push the last 2 caverns. Okay, okay. Yeah, finishing this up. That's okay. Study rate's good. What you're doing here, so let me see. Yeah, you just have it centralized. This is fine. Get the bonuses you need. That's perfectly fine. Measurements, not too shabby, but the upgrades are still very, very cheap. I would say push your measurement costs. Let's see, from study. So bravery goes up to 7, just FYI. The focus you want to do for study is hard focus Bell study to at least 20. At least 20. You really want to take advantage of it. You really, really, really want to take advantage of it. There's so many free levels you could possibly have, but you don't, purely because Bell isn't being focused on. So if you want to make your life easy, sure, get bravery up to 7. It caps at 32%, and then just leave it on Bell for the foreseeable future, okay? That's what I'd recommend. Slab, which is important at this point in the game. World 2, World 3 quests, a lot of crafts and dungeons. So I want you to work on your slab freebies. A lot of shit that needs to be worked on here. Getting these done up for World 2 quests, World 3 quests, a lot of crafts, a lot of Obols, a lot of dungeon items. Very, very, like a lot of this stuff is like super rudimental shit. You can get this done easy. Let's take a look at farming. Kind of all over the place, but let's take a look at your market. Yeah, you've cost. So that's okay. Let's take a look at sneaking. Don't run this. This is additive. Don't do that. You want to run double lotuses. Don't run this. Run double lotuses. This is perfectly fine, running the Silken Veil bead combo, but if your goal is to help everybody on the floor run double lotuses, don't bother running anything else. Take a look at Jade Emporium. All caught up. Yeah, as a reminder, Pristine Charms are bugged due to an issue with Lava Spaghetti code. It's supposedly going to be resolved in the World 7 release, but there's a mathematical issue where it basically becomes impossible to get a Pristine Charms after a point, so you're just kind of screwed. So the way you'll be able to get them right now is to spend gems in the gem shop. Okay, Mastery's looking good. Snummoning, how we looking? 182 and it's draw 7. That's actually pretty good. Invincibility is kind of fucking annoying. So you're not really too bad of a spot, but it is one of the more annoying ones. Stones. I think this is fine. Arguably, I like to see these pushed out to 4, but where you're at for battles, it's not a big deal. Beanstalk. Oh, yeah. Whoa, dude. Farmable. You can do this now. Farmable. Like, all this shit is super farmable. Craftable. You are farming out your golden food. This is your 911. Farm out your golden food for better beanstalk bonuses. Absolutely. Emperor, you're just at 24. That's okay. And then cards. Yeah, still need to do. These aren't done. Yeah, so this point of the game, all your mob cards should be 5-starred. For at least Worlds 1 through 5. Mostly because you're leaving a lot on the table in that regard. Like, okay, I mean, you're passing out 5 free talent points there. You're running out of a bunch of skill XP, money, damage from Citrine. Like, there's so much good shit in these cards that you're basically leaving on the table. Same with doing these cards in general for your bossing as well. Like, this should all be done. Including the resource cards for World 6. Is it a grind? Yes. Is it a important grind? Yes. So I definitely wanted you to push all of your cards to 5-star, if you please. Now, for you folks at home, if you'd like to get an account review yourself, check us out. We're live Tuesdays through Fridays over on Twitch. Happy to get to you when we can on stream. It's real simple. Check out the link to our Discord down below. We got a channel set where you can drop your toolbox link and a little blurb on what you like. We're happy to get to you on stream. Until next time, folks, we will see you in the next episode. Have a good one, everybody, and stay safe out there.